So, speaking of mice, let's think about
The mouse mats, right. Now mouse mats plays a very important role. Most people would take a mouse mat and say, you know what, it doesn't make a big difference. But for gamers, let's face it, a mouse mat is the most important thing because that is the point of contact for the mouse with the game. How fast you move is based on the mouse mat that you use. And we have two different mouse mats. There's a speed version and there's a control version. A speed version will give you real flexibility in moving fast. You know, if you want to pan, you can move really fast while you're on a speed mat. But on a control mat, you won't get that speed, but you will get control over each millimeter of movement because it really slows down the way the laser responds to the mat. You know, it's a different weave, it's a different structure. I mean, if you have a look at it, this is control. And if you see my mouse now is moving, I can move really slowly, and I know even though it's at a very high DPI, I can move it really slow and not have to worry about it. But I can't do this on a speed, which is a very flat weave, and I'll show it to you on the other side. You see, this is a very smooth feel, very smooth weave. Get the difference? And I can now move really fast, and I know that it will respond to my movement because the laser, there is no obstructions, there's no resistance. So the difference between a speed and a control is the resistance, and every mouse needs, every gamer needs to understand what does he want to get from his game, whether it's speed or control. And that's what we can provide. And we have them in two sizes, so we have the small as well as the large. With the Dark Light edition is just recently launched, and it's all easily available in most stores. And now let's move on to the headsets. Headsets now, again, unless you can see or hear, these are the only two sensory options that you have in a game. Am I correct?
Excellent.
Absolutely. So what do we have in terms of options for sound? We have a really good 50mm driver set foldable headset. So this complete with a packing case. This is again foldable and swivel ear cups with again 50mm. These are the older ones, the Lycus. Really good quality sound, very, very deep. If you can have a look, it's really good finishing, very good. When you listen to it, the earmuffs fit snugly on top, and it has inline voice control, inline volume and voice control. Let's move that back because I want to show you the cream of the crop. The cream of the crop is this guy, the Kavimanus. Now this guy is powered by a gold-plated USB. Gold-plated USB. It has a 40mm driver unit, but it comes with 7.1 virtual channels and vibration feedback. And that thing is as good as this big monster. This is the 3000. This is the model 3000 of our subwoofer, and this one will give you the effect of that in your ears. And I will demo that to you in a bit. So, but this one, virtual 7.1 surround sound, if you set up the drivers, and they're not done right now, but I will show you too. Once you set up the drivers, you can define what the sound, because the virtual 7.1 sound is software driven, it's not just plug and play. There's volume control on the side here, and there's vibration feedback. Another cool feature, that's volume control, and vibration feedback. And this really cool feature is the mic. You flip down to switch it on, so you can have your voice chats, for your cooperative fights. When you switch it back up, it switches off the mic. So you don't need to worry about mic interfering. You just flip it up and it's off.
Cool.
So it's a very useful feature, and we've realized that this is based on feedback that we get from gamers, that even though you flip the mic up and you want to swear at your teammate, you can't do that. But now you can do that. All right, let's move to the real good stuff now. These are the sound systems that we have, and in a minute I will take you and show you the motherload again. We have some new offerings from GX. This is the 1250 4-piece gaming speaker system with 38 watts, with an inbuilt amplifier. It has a big subwoofer, two small speaker systems that you can place on top of your desk right on near your PC. And it gives you decent quality sound with dual inputs, so you can connect more than one device at a single time. All of our devices come with the same thing, dual input, so we can connect more than one devices. This is the base, really base level model, the 2.1 1200. And this motherload is what you're listening to right now. Come over here and you'll understand what the sound is like. That's connected, but it's not on. The clarity on the sound of the 3000 is really huge. I mean, you can hear the gun report really clearly. You can hear a bomb detonating right near your ear and feel that it's actually in your ear. Let's give you a demo of a gunshot, and then you'll understand what I'm talking about. I hope that it actually filters through in terms of sound. So I'm going to place that here, and let's try something out. So as you can see, they all come with amplifiers, so you don't have any loss of sound, because most people build in the amplifier into the subwoofer system, which we don't do. We build in a separate amplifier which has headset jacks separate, so you can power a separate headset if you want to. Anyway, in terms of sound report, listen to that. Another bullet. I can feel it much. Anyway, so that's what the sound report feels like on this 3000, and you can see the subwoofer is really shuddering and shivering. Maybe you can get that. Let's give it some more shudder. The keyboards.
Yeah, keyboard.
The last bit of input that I have is our keyboards. We have two models of keyboards: the basic entry level and the Imperator Pro. There's technically no difference between the two, except for the fact that the Imperator Pro is backlit, and you can connect two extra USBs from behind the keyboard. But apart from that, they're both essentially the same, where they both have 18 programmable macro keys, because it's 3 profiles into 6 keys. They both come with a palm rest, which is really cool. They have media keys, so you can control your volume, play, pause if you're listening to some music which is not in the game. And of course, the CPU and the mapping procedure is so instant because it's processor driven, and the sensors are so nice that even the slightest key press, even though it's not mechanical, will filter right through to the computer and you will not miss a single movement.
So can we see it here?
The lighting is not plugged in. Shoot. Right, so see, I plug in the extra power so I can get the lighting up. And I can now change the lighting to pulse. As you can see, it's pulsing. Can you see the pulsing? Yeah.
It supports sound.
And of course, it has 2 USB ports. A nice 1.8 meter braided cable, so even if you get caught in any of your surprises behind your CPU, nothing's going to happen to your cable. Anyway, that's all for the JX Gaming Range. Do write to us if you have anything. We're on Facebook, look us up, GX Gaming ME, and we'll be happy to reach out to any of the gamers in any part of the Middle East. And happy gaming to all of you.